Yo, hey, this shit easy, nigga. Hey, I'm talking about, nigga, I'm still out here trying to get it.
Contender Regime Boxing, checking back in with y'all, man. What's good? We got Terence Bud Crawford versus Errol the Truth Spence Jr. this weekend. It's been a great fight week already. It's Tuesday. We already had Naoya Inoue versus Stephen Fulton, 2 pound-for-pound undefeated fighters. And Naoya Inoue was incredibly successful in that fight, was dominant beyond what I could have imagined, outclassed Fulton in every way. You could say he won every round, dismantled Fulton, who was, in my opinion, showed himself to be a well-balanced and complete fighter, but Naoya Inoue showed you that there's levels to this shit, right? And we have Saturday, only a few days away, Errol the Truth Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford for the undisputed pound-for-pound welterweight championship. Both undefeated guys, both highly respected, highly touted, incredibly skilled and gifted guys, putting it all on the line, man. And I wanted to put emphasis on this, and which is why I'm making this video, because I've already stated that the winner of this fight is going to be undoubtedly the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the sport. Why? Because this fight is the absolute best fight on paper, and just considering everything on film, on paper, skill for skill, accomplishments, notoriety, respect throughout the sport, this is the best fight that the sport of boxing has to offer. Now, you might say, well, Naoya Inoue, he beat Stephen Fulton, undefeated guy, did it in spectacular fashion, also got a win over Nonito Donaire. Great performance. And Naoya Inoue earned my respect tenfold. But that shit ain't nothing compared to what's finna go down on Saturday. The winner of ERROL SPENCE versus Terence Crawford is the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the sport. No fucking debate, period. I don't give a fuck what none of y'all got to say about that shit. Beating Stephen Fulton, that's great, but that ain't the same as beating Terence Crawford. That ain't the same as beating Errol Spence. Beating Nonito Donaire at 40 years old, that sound good. But that ain't got shit on beating Terence Crawford or Errol Spence. A win over Terence Crawford is a better win than any win in the sport of boxing right now. A win over Errol Spence is a better win than any win in the sport of boxing right now. Point blank, period. Let's not make no mistakes. Let's not make no doubt about it. This is undoubtedly the pound-for-pound crown on the line on Saturday, July 29th. Both of these guys have earned their way. They have built up such a name for themselves that this fight is probably the most anticipated fight from a hardcore boxing fan's perspective in the last 20 to 25 years. This is probably one of the most evenly matched fights on paper in the last 20 to 25 years. Not probably, it is. Now, on Saturday, the fight could be something totally different. Like Errol Spence said, it could be a one-sided ass whooping. Like Terence Crawford say, he gonna be frying some fish. He going fishing. He gonna take the fish, gut him. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Throw him on a goddamn grill. Throw him on the, you know what I'm saying? Throw him in some grease. However you want to do it. That's what Terence Crawford say he gonna do. But at the same time, no matter how this fight turn out on Saturday, whoever wins this fight would have done something incredible. Would have unified the welterweight division in a 4-belt era for the first time, undisputed. #1 versus #2. The ring championship on the line. Terence Crawford, if he wins, he's the first male fighter in the 4-belt era to be undisputed in 2 different divisions. If Errol the Truth Spence Jr. wins, and he Terence Crawford, he would be the first 4-belt era undisputed champion at welterweight. If Errol Spence wins, he would have beaten an undisputed fighter who Terence Crawford was undisputed at 140. And he becomes the first undisputed champion at welterweight in the 4-belt era. And you absorb everything that those guys have accomplished. Terence Crawford right now is a Hall of Famer already. Errol Spence, if he retired today, Hall of Famer. Undoubtedly, these are the two best guys when it comes to just overall ability, skill, ring IQ accomplishments, respect in the game, mentality. These are the guys. So, yes, Naoya, in a way, he had a great performance. Take nothing away from him. Great performance. But that ain't got shit on beating Errol Spence or beating Terence Crawford. If Terence Crawford win, he get all the respect in the world. 2-time undisputed champion. Beat one of the best welterweights in the history of the sport, in my opinion. For Errol Spence, you beating a former undisputed champion who is widely considered the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the sport. No question. I gotta set the stage for this shit. Do not get it misconstrued and do not be a prisoner of the moment. Whoever wins this fight on Saturday, July 29th, is the pound-for-pound #1 fighter on the planet. Bar none. Can't fuck with him. I don't care who you name. Can't fuck with him. And if it's Errol Spence, it's Terence Crawford, it's the same remains. Can't fuck with him. I don't care who you name. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comments, man. Contender regime boxing. I'll holler at y'all boys, man.